Hello, hope you're doing well. Today in this video, we'll be discussing question and answer of chapter 6. Question number 4, subject history, class 12. I'm Neha. So let's begin with the video. Discuss the ways in which Alvars and Nayanars and Virashevas expressed critics of caste system. The early Bhakti movement was led by Alvar and Nayanars. It was the period of 6th century. Alvars are those who were disciples of Vishnu and Nayanars was those who claimed themselves the follower of Lord Shiva. So, Alvars were the followers of Vishnu and Nayanars were the followers of Lord Shiva. They traveled place to place and would sing devotional songs in Tamil in the name of Shiva or Vishnu, as the case may be. So they used to sing devotional songs for their Lord, that is Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, as they traveled from one place to another. Apart from being a religious movement, it was a social movement too. So this was a Bhakti movement led by Alvars and Nayanars, and this was a socialist movement too, along with a religious movement. Many historians are of the view that Alvars and Nayanars gave a blow to the caste system and Brahmanism. This is corroborated by the fact that this is supported by the fact that the movement was open to people from diverse background. So now the Bhakti movement was open to people with all the background. It doesn't matter what their caste is or what their religion is. It was open to everyone. Bhakts came from caste of Brahmin to artisans to even those that were considered untouchables. So Bhakti movement included people, the lower caste people, the one who were considered untouchables. So it gave a blow to caste system and Brahmanism. That is, earlier there was an idea that only the Brahmins can exercise their devotion, or they are the only ones who are very close to the God, or they can only preach. But now this Bhakti movement, everyone is open to exercise their devotion to God. Virashevas was movement of 12th century that took place in Karnataka. The movement was led by a Brahmin named Basavana, 1106-68, who was a minister in court of Chalukya king. So that is Virashevas, the movement was led by a Brahmin named Baswana, who was a minister in court of Chalukya king. The followers of Baswana are called Virashevas and they worshipped Shiv. So the followers of Baswana are called as Virashevas and they worshipped Shiv, and he was a Brahmin and he used to work in the court of Chalukya king, and the movement took place in 12th century in Karnataka. They were also called, and perhaps more often, Lingyats, which literally means wearer of lingas. They challenged the caste system and they challenged the idea of any caste being politic. So they criticized the idea of untouchables. So earlier, the untouchables were considered to be the politicians. That is, they are responsible for any type of description, any type of pollution or something like that. So they challenged the caste system and they challenged the idea of any caste being politic. So this helped them grow support among marginalized sections of society. So this was the only reason why this movement grew so large, because now the marginalized sections of the society could also take part in it. And Virashevas also attacked some evil practices supposedly not approved by Shastras, such as post-puberty marriage and remarriage of widows. So that is childhood marriages. Before attainment of puberty, the kids are married, and remarriage of widows. So earlier the widows weren't allowed to marry again, so they opposed such evil practices. Further, they also questioned the theory of rebirth. So the theory of rebirth, which was very popular at that time, they questioned it. That is, they asked for its practical applications or something proof for it. That is, for them, the theory of rebirth was completely impractical. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.